Are you feeling isolated in your photographic journey? Well, if you are, right, you're not alone. How's it? Welcome back to the channel. Now, some of you may be aware that every sort of quarter or so, I run Focus and Frame, which is a cohort-based learning program, which I put together to help bring back that immersive, collaborative experience that you may have experienced when you're at university. And in this video, I want to show you how these small groups, the live sessions, the guidance, and that kind of peer interaction that happens in these cohorts can recreate that supportive, challenging environment that was so great when I was learning photography at photo school. Do you know, it's weird because I think a lot of people think, like a pro photographer, we just sail through, our careers and stuff. But I have been in your shoes. After I left photo school, it was just when digital was coming along. And I kind of realized that what I was struggling with when trying to learn digital was a community, a place where I would have friends who were photographers who could come together to learn, to inspire each other, much like I'd had at photo school. Yeah, at photo school, for 3 years, we lived and breathed photography every single day. And over that 3 years, we obviously grew as photographers, but we grew because we were challenged and we were supported by our lecturers and also, more importantly, by each other. That's what was so transformative about it. It was that community working together for a common goal. But I think, like in today's world, finding that sense of community when learning photography can be a bit tough. Online courses, I don't know about you, but I sort of find them to be a little bit solitary. They lack a little bit of personal interaction. So that's why, I made the Focus and Frame cohorts. And the next iteration of Focus and Frame kicks off just soon, on the 17th of August, actually. The cohort, if you're not familiar with it, is a 4-week learning experience that is immersive. It's designed to bring photographers together, but it's no good in just having like a free-for-all, as many people as you want. You want it to be a small supportive group. So that's why I've limited the space to only 20 other photographers. In live interactive sessions, we will discuss the weekly modules that we're going to be working through. So the weekly modules are designed to help you explore your unique vision, to push your creative boundaries. And you don't need a huge set of skills to get started with this. In fact, some of the best work from these cohorts has come from photographers who have actually rather limited experience. To see that growth is awesome and inspires everybody in the groups. And whether or not you're into portraits, your landscapes, or street photography, it doesn't matter, because this cohort is not about becoming a certain type of photographer. It's about helping you to see the world in your unique way. And of course, you're not going to learn just from me, right? I can create the modules and you download them and you watch them and you get something from them. But the real transformation, that change happens from each other in those weekly Saturday chats where you get a chance to share your perspective, the techniques and the inspiration that you've got from watching those modules. That's where the real magic happens. So if you want to know, what you can experience from this course, right? So we've got those 4 recorded modules. So week 1, there's the art of seeing, delving into the foundations of photographic vision. And most importantly, challenging preconceived ideas. This is the start of your journey of awareness. And that leads into, mastering light and shadow. 2 extremely vital elements in photography, but difficult to learn by yourself. Then it's our old friend composition, but it's not about like giving you a set of rules and things like that. It's about teaching you what composition actually does. And it's about control. So learning how to control the elements in a scene. I think that's one of the best modules. Then week 4, we come together, we look at the work, we see that transformation that's happened in just those 4 short weeks, where you've gone from somebody who's just got a camera to beginning to see the world as a photographer does. Now, in addition, to help you on this journey, Kickstarter, you get access to 2 courses. Learning to See, which is the foundation course on learning the vocabulary of photography, and then also loving light. This is an introduction to, you know, finding light, and I thought also importantly to using it. Of course, it goes without saying throughout the 4 weeks and beyond, because this is an ongoing community as well, you will receive constructive criticism on your, you know, on your work to help you grow, and most importantly, to help you stay motivated, to be inspired on your journey through photography. I think that's one of the great, you know, hidden benefits of these things, is being motivated, being inspired, not just by your own growth, but by seeing the other people around you. That's that supportive environment, but also the challenging one that was so awesome at photography school. You know, I remember one of my best moments in my photographic journey was I was driving on a road trip through South Africa with a friend of mine, and I said to her, "Oh, look, I'm just going to stop the car for a second." And I jumped out and I got my house flat and I took a picture behind us, and I hopped back in the car, developed the image. And when she saw the image, she went, "Oh, how did you see that?" It's that recognition from people whose opinion you really admire, who then go, "Wow, you got like a photographer's eye." That recognition of seeing the world differently, that's what I want to help you achieve in this cohort. So this upcoming Focus and Frame starts with this onboarding on August the 12th. And I said there were only 20 spaces. Well, actually, there are only 7. Right? Because the 13 have already been sold, right? So please don't miss this chance if you want to take part in this transformative photographic community. So you know the drill. If you want to, you know, find out more about this cohort to secure your space, because as I said, there are only 7 spaces left, then click on the link in the description box below. I would hate for you to miss out. So, you know, because we're going to go on a fantastic journey together to help transform your photography. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I will see you again soon.